Do you ever sometimes feel like you have a lot of enemies and a lot of people are trying to plot against you, take you out? Sometimes it could be people on the block, people at work, people at your educational institute. Sometimes it's within our own families and social circles. I mean, a lot of people hate nowadays. And when they hate, that hate manifests through oppression, problems. And sometimes it can feel a bit scary, like, yo, I actually have this many people that are onto me right now. And it's not a nice feeling, knowing that any moment you could be dealt with some evil from someone. Whether it be on a block, you end up in the wrong place and you get stabbed, or, whether, someone in your family does something to you, or your workplace, whatever have you. Me, when I get in these kind of situations, I take guidance from the prophets of Allah. And there's one particular prophet that really stands out to me. And that prophet is Hud. Many of you probably haven't even heard of his name, let alone his story. You see, Hud alayhi salam was a prophet that Allah sent to the people to teach them to worship him alone. And when the people turned against him, he said to them, فَكِيدُونِي جَمِيعًا. He said, all of you, plot against me. Plot, whatever you want. You people are onto me? You want to do something to me? You people are my enemies now? You people have turned against me? Okay, plot now. Plot. جَمِيعًا. All of you. All of you come together, plot. And then look what he said. ثُمَّ لَا تُنْظِرُونَ. And when you plot, don't wait. Whatever it is you plot, don't wait, don't delay, don't stand back. Come at me now. Come at me. Do whatever you want to do. Don't wait a day. Don't give me a second. Try and inflict me with whatever it is that you can. Why is he saying this? Why is Hud saying this? Is he, astaghfirullah al-azim, crazy or insane? No. Is he inviting evil? No. The reason he's saying it is because he knows they can't harm him. Look at what Allah said that he says right after. He says, Inni tawakkaltu ala Allah. He says, I have put my reliance in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rabbi wa rabbikum. He's my Lord and he's your Lord. That's the one I put my trust in. You see, from the story of Hud alayhi salam, you learn the importance of placing your trust in Allah and relying upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And know that no one can harm you if it's not for the protection of Allah. If Allah protects you, let them come at you. They can't harm you. But the question is, how do you get the protection of Allah? You see, when you read these stories, they inspire you, they motivate you. And they're not stories that are just there to be listened and fascinated over. They're stories to be taken as a lesson so we can implement them in our lives. What was it that Hud alayhi salam had in the way of reliance upon Allah that we don't have? That's really the question that we want to ask. And inshallah ta'ala, we're going to seek to answer this question through our 4-day conference that we're doing online called the Knowledge Con. It's absolutely free, inshallah ta'ala. And we're going to be going through the greatest of all influences, or rather I should say the greatest influences of all time, i.e. the prophets. The ones who Allah said, أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ هَدَى اللَّهِ. They are the ones who Allah has guided. فَبِهُدَاهُمْ مُقْتَدِهِ. So then, follow their guidance. Inshallah ta'ala, it's their guidance that we're going to seek to explain over the next few days. So, sign up inshallah ta'ala. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is put your name and email address and the details in the link below. And inshallah on the 28th of December, we're going to go live. KnowledgeCon. Peace.